Welcome to Banished Chunk Ironman. I can only train 5 total levels in a chunk. Then I am banished from that chunk and can never gain levels in it again. If I roll a chunk with legal training methods but I can't do them, the account is soft-locked and dead. More rules. 1. If a chunk has no training methods at all, I just roll another chunk. 2. Once banished, I can still access the chunk and use shops, pick up items, talk to NPCs, etc. 3. Training must be sourced or stationed in that chunk. For example, I can mine ore in one chunk, then smelt it in a different chunk. The ore is sourced from the rock, the furnace is a station. However, I can't cut logs in one chunk, then fletch them in another, because fletching has no station. 4. Quests are an exception and can be handed in at any time. However, the quest steps cannot be completed in a banished chunk if they gain XP. 5. If a skill hits 99, it becomes unlocked, and I can do it wherever I want, since it can no longer level up. Fair warning, I am a scrub at OSRS, so terrible mistakes will be made. The dream is to get a real OSRS content creator to do a similar series. My first thought is to put 5 levels into thieving. I'm going to need money, and I might be able to hit 15 before unlocking the ham hideout for a ton of useful items. When I get 99 strength, I'll be back for this guy. Luckily, I managed to get 5 thieving instead of dying. Here's a quick look at my levels, and it's time to roll the next chunk. Before entering the new chunk, I had a quick look around for useful items. The only thing I bought was a pickaxe, because I just unlocked copper and tin rocks. I considered buying an axe, but I should be able to pick up a free one nearby. After some consideration, I decide against mining. I can get ore and bars from drops, and I don't think I'll get enough to train smithing to a useful level. Fishing, on the other hand, will be good for food, and the fish gives me an out in chunks with stoves, so that's what I'm going with. Breaking news. Apparently, if you start at level 1 and gain 5 levels, you end up at level 6, not 5, and also I am a dumbass. Anyways, back to the first chunk to get 1 more level in thieving. While your opinion of me is soaring high, this seems like a good time to reveal that this account is not in fact an Ironman. It's just the account I paid membership for to play Trailblazer Reloaded. I'm going to have to manually Ironman while playing, and if we all pretend hard enough, there will be no difference. Apparently, Jagex added a new system to help new players get started, which is a godsend for me. I can get some great items for completing some easy tasks with no XP gain within the Banished Chunk itself. Here I get a free fishing rod and 100 bait, which will net me some sardines before I ding 6. I'm definitely going to be changing my strats in order to cater to this guy. You can see the moment I realize I can complete a quest. It's not one I'm familiar with, so it's off to the wiki to do some research. In a Christmas miracle, my auto-retaliate attack misses and gains me no XP, preventing the instant death of this snowflake account for violating the rules. Feliz Navidad? Anyways, as far as I can tell, none of the quest steps gain XP. Since this instance is unlocked as part of the chunk, I'm counting it as banished, so no XP gain is allowed except handing in the quest. With that in mind, I'm going into this spooky mansion to investigate some murders. Hopefully the only jump scare will be a serial killer and not any XP pop-ups. We're back in the third chunk, and it's time to get some levels. I think I'm going to do ranged, since I'll probably end up doing woodcutting and fletching later, and I'll be able to safe spot. I also picked up some gloves from the house over here. Okay, having killed one frog, I'm ditching ranged for magic. The early game power and late game utility is too hard to pass up. Luckily, I came to my senses before I gained a ranging level. I realized I should have mined some ore in the last chunk, but not leveled up. Anyways, you can see me having a quick look at John's rewards, and yeah, 3 elemental staves are too good to pass up. For some reason, I splash a ton on the frogs, so I switch to rats and hit a lot easier. I should be collecting rat meat anyways. I ran out of runes, so while I wait out the tutor 30-minute cooldown, I loot Lumbridge Castle. Some of this junk will probably be useful, though I don't know how I'll use the logs since I can't fletch or burn them. I also get myself some boots in the basement. While I'm here, I also accept some quests, though I can't do any of them yet.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Exploring my options in the new chunk. Unfortunately, I can't pickpocket the farmers. Maybe I should have focused on thieving in the first two chunks. I pick up the ingredients for cook's assistant, and I think the choice is between raking the hops patch for farming or kill cows for hide, bones, and meat. In the end, I go with the cows, as the only thing farming can really do for me is herb patches, which I won't even be able to use for long. switching to airstrike to save my last 3 water runes, as I don't know when I'll get more. HP and Magic racing to level up first, and Magic wins by 1 XP. We have a new chunk to roll, but that's going to do it for the first episode. We gained a few levels and made some questionable decisions. Hope you all enjoyed.